Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're reading We Talk to About Your Trauma by Chan 52 on Wattpad. So let's get into it. Midoriya. Once again, you watched from your doorframe as you absent-mindedly rubbed your scarred legs. When you were lost in thought, you'd begin to scratch or rub your legs raw, unless someone stopped you. But today it was different. Whatever you're thinking about had you so distracted that you couldn't even scratch. Are you okay, honey? Izuku asked softly, pressing a kiss to your ear, while you out of your thoughts. You hummed before turning towards him, and that's when he realized you had been crying. He softly kissed your tears away, and pulled you into a hug, completely okay with you nuzzling your face into his chest. I'm sorry. I was thinking about being in that stupid cell. You admit it. Ever since you returned, you never once talked about the incident with Izuku. It just brought you so much pain. Even when he mentioned the bank robbery and when you attacked him, you cried for hours unable to face him. You decided never to push you towards talking about that, unless you wanted to. But, Ryan, you aren't in a cell or a cave anymore. You're here, at 2A, safe and sound in my arms. You know that, don't you? Izuku asked, hugging you tight, and softly combing his fingers through your hair to calm your nerves. He picked you up princess style just to bring you to the bed, and lay you in it, before laying right next to you. Nothing bad will ever happen to you here. Everything's going to be okay now. Now that you're with me again. Fresh tears filled your eyes as you tried your best to hide your whimpers, but Izuku knew that it was still too hard for you. You were traumatized. It was only fair. It's okay, Ryan. Please don't cry anymore. I'm here. Izuku begged, kissing your lips softly until you began to kiss back. He held his face softly, gently rubbing his cheeks with the pads of your thumbs while he pulled you closer by your hips. I'm just scared to wake up one day and find this all just a dream, and end up at that stupid cave again. I don't want to be alone anymore. I know I am. I won't ever leave your side again. I hated it there. I hated sleeping while chained in a stupid cell. I hated being so far away from my dad and my friends and you. I hated being forced to be a bad villain. You sighed. It sucked waking up every day just knowing you'd be dying soon. His body tensed at your last comment. He growled himself as his grip on your shirt tightened. I'm just so glad I'm back. His green hues stared deeply into your eyes, before he leaned forward for one more kiss. His eyes were telling you a story, and you understood it loud and clear. You were finally safe. Bakugou. During our training practice, something triggered Ryan, and she momentarily lost control of her quirk due to her panicked mind. The training was stopped and she ended up disappearing, so I was worried trying to look for her. I called for her desperately, but she wouldn't respond even if we called her by her nicknames that she loved so much. Where the hell could she be? I growled, quickly answering my phone that was blaring in my pocket. To my surprise, it was my mother. Ryan had appeared at my house in her hero costume in tears. I quickly blasted my way home despite my hands hurting from the pain. My little firecrackers needed me. As soon as I got home, I wiped off my mask and removed my gauntlets, before rushing up to my room. Ryan, Minimas, where are you? I growled, scanning my room for you. Your rich hat was on my bed, so obviously you were here. I noticed a single smoke cloud floating above me, and realized I had changed forms. Baby, talk to me. Don't bottle it up. I sighed, extending my arms out to catch her as she turned back to normal above me. As soon as she landed in my arms, she wrapped her arm around me and held me like she was afraid to lose me. I gently patted her back and somehow managed to sit on the ground, while I started whispering sweet chat into her ear to calm her down. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be weak. It's just that moment I got caught by my hair. I got flashbacks from when my father would throw me around. I'm sorry I'm such a loser. You sound letting go of me as if I was disgusted by you. I growled and brought you back into my arms and began kissing the exposed skin of your neck. You trembled with a feeling while I asked you to keep talking. I just got scared and went wild. That's how it was for me for those few months. Fight and win or get beaten unconscious over and over again. If I lost during training, I wouldn't eat. If I failed to perfect my quirk, I wouldn't sleep till I did it right. I was in hell. You whimpered, shaken terribly in my arms. I held you softly, understanding how you might have felt, since I too had gotten kidnapped. But what I went through never could come close to the bullshit that asshole made you go through. It's okay, baby, it's over now. You're here with me again, and if anyone ever tries to hurt you, I'll kill them. Todoroki. It was a weekend. I didn't really want to stay at home and I couldn't sleep either, so I decided to go for a walk at like 2 in the morning. I just wanted to get away from it all. My stupid fear of fire, and the stress from the images of my brother in my nightmares. Yet for some reason I ended up at Shoto's home. I wanted to knock and go in and talk to him, but it was 2 in the morning. He's been there for me ever since I got back. Even if I'm afraid of him, he's still there, either behind me or in front of me. No, I'm going home. I'll just turn to my ceiling or something. Shoto needs to sleep. Get your shit together, Ryan. I growled at myself. Then the sliding door swung open, and I was met by Shoto with crazy bad head and sleepy dual-colored eyes. I knew we were out here. He hummed, leaning away from me to avoid me shaking like a marca. That was it. I was tired of this bullshit. I didn't know what had gotten into me, but my body moved on its own. Looking us both over as my arms wrapped around his neck, and I held him. He froze, unsure what to do, but his goofy smile kinda showed that he was happy. I'm tired of being afraid of fire. There's nothing wrong with that. It brings me comfort because you're always warm and I love you. So why do I have to be afraid of you? I hate my stupid brother. I hate Blake. I hate myself for being such a loser. I hate... My rant was stopped by a soft pair of laps. I hummed against the kiss, holding his cheeks softly as their temperatures fluctuated. I don't care if you hate yourself. I love you. And I love you enough for us both, until you can love yourself again. Even if I got kidnapped by a strong water user? Yes. Even if I got tortured to evolve my quirk to make me a strong threat to you, eh? Yes. Even if I get my butt whooped during therapy sessions? You won the last one, but regardless, yes. Even if I was stupid enough to let myself get controlled by a stupid little crawler? Yes. Now shut up and kiss me, you loser. He growled against my laps before taking them in a passionate kiss.